All right, so get this. You sent us on a deep dive into Hedera, which is also known as HBAR.
Yeah.
And let me tell you,
Okay.
it's not just another crypto rabbit hole.
Right.
We're talking articles, videos, press releases,
Wow.
the whole shebang,
9 yards.
all pointing to Hedera's potential role
I see.
in, well, the future of everything digital.
Okay.
I'm already intrigued, and we're just getting started.
Yeah. What's captivating about this deep dive is the intriguing contrast that we're seeing.
Yeah.
You've got folks raising eyebrows at Hedera's current transaction volume,
Okay.
a mere 2 transactions per second.
Right.
And sure, right now, the everyday uses might seem a bit, shall we say, under the radar.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
2 transactions per second. My grandma can knit faster than that.
Right.
That's the kind of skepticism I saw in one of the videos you shared.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, a little healthy doubt keeps everyone grounded.
Precisely. But here's the twist.
Okay.
Hedera is playing a different game. It's a long game.
Right.
They're laser focused on something.
Uh.
Many crypto projects seem to sidestep
Okay.
a future where regulation isn't a scary monster,
Right.
but the norm.
Hold up. Are we talking about the dreaded R word?
Oh.
Regulation?
Yeah.
Now, I know that might make some crypto enthusiasts shiver,
Sure.
but one of the articles highlights Hedera's presence at events
Okay.
focused on exactly that digital asset regulation.
Right.
They even had their chief policy officer on a panel discussing global regulatory insights.
And this begs the question,
Yeah.
why is Hedera so gung-ho about compliance
Yeah.
when a good chunk of the crypto world seems to be playing regulatory hopscotch?
Yeah.
The answer is they're strategically positioning themselves for a future
Okay.
where regulations are not a question of if,
Right.
but when.
It's like they're saying, hey, while everyone's chasing the meme coin roller coaster,
Hey.
we're over here laying the foundation for a digital world that actually plays by the rules.
Yeah,
And you know what? That's a bold move,
it is.
but a smart one.
Imagine this. The Wild West of crypto suddenly faces a regulatory sheriff.
Oh, no.
Projects built on quicksand could crumble.
Oh.
While Hedera, standing firm on solid ground, is ready to welcome the new order.
Right.
That foresight alone gives them a significant edge.
Okay, but let's be real.
Yeah.
Regulations can sometimes feel like a straitjacket.
Uh-huh.
But here's the thing. The whole world is going digital,
Right.
whether we like it or not.
Yeah.
I'm reminded of that QX CEO's statement,
Okay.
Gen Z or the Gen X consumer, they're never going to do a paper be anything ways.
Yeah.
It's going to be all on form.
Right.
That statement, as casual as it sounds,
Yeah.
points to a reality often lost in the crypto hype.
Uh-huh.
Digital transformation is happening, folks.
Yeah.
Everything is moving online.
Right.
Finances, supply chains,
Yeah.
heck, even coupons.
Right. And think about it. Remember the early days of e-commerce?
Yeah.
People laughed at the idea of buying socks online. Then came Amazon and eBay, and well, we all know how that story ended.
Right.
Hedera could be riding a similar wave.
Oh, yeah.
Except instead of just e-commerce, we're talking about a future where everything is digital.
Wow.
Everything.
All right, so we've established Hedera is gearing up for a regulated digital everything future. But let's get down to brass tacks.
Okay.
Are they just attending conferences and talking a big game?
Right.
Or are they actually building something tangible?
That's where Hedera's expanding ecosystem gets really interesting. They're not just talking the talk, they're walking the walk.
Right.
And with some pretty big strides, might I add.
Okay, lay it on me.
For starters, we have Braille XYZ,
Yep.
a regulated stablecoin platform integrating with Hedera.
Right.
Stablecoins, for those who need a quick refresher, are like the reliable older sibling in the volatile crypto family.
Okay.
They're pegged to stable assets like the US dollar, offering much-needed stability for transactions and DeFi use cases.
Stablecoins, the calm amidst the crypto storm.
Yeah.
I like it.
Uh-huh.
And speaking of navigating turbulent waters,
Okay.
there's the Nairobi Securities Exchange,
All right.
or NSE,
Yeah.
joining Hedera's governing council.
Okay.
They're exploring Hedera for tokenizing securities, which, when you consider the sheer size of the securities market,
Right.
is mind-blowing.
Let me throw a number at you.
Okay.
The DTC settles a whopping $3 quadrillion worth of securities annually.
Wow.
3 quadrillion.
That's a big number.
If even a sliver of that action shifts onto a platform like Hedera,
Yeah.
the ripple effects would be gigantic.
Okay, we've got stablecoins making waves. We've got tokenized security shaking things up.
Yeah.
It's starting to sound like Hedera is building a pretty diverse and impressive ecosystem. They're not putting all their eggs in one basket, are they?
Definitely not.
Okay, good.
And here's another piece of the puzzle.
Right.
Bonzo Finance.
Okay.
This is a DeFi platform built by the Hedera community itself,
Wow.
launching directly on the network.
Okay.
That tells you something.
What's that?
It's not just big institutions.
Mm-hmm.
It's the grassroots developers and entrepreneurs,
Okay.
the lifeblood of any platform,
Right.
who are recognizing Hedera's potential and building on it.
Wow.
That kind of organic growth is gold.
That's the kind of story I love to hear.
Yeah.
It's not just hype and promises.
Yeah.
It's actual projects being built and launched.
Oh,
It's like watching a garden grow.
I like that.
But instead of flowers, we're talking about innovative tech solutions.
And all of this leads us to what might be Hedera's most groundbreaking development yet.
Ooh, yeah.
The Universal Digital Payments Network,
Oh.
or UDP.
Okay, I saw that name pop up a few times,
Uh-huh.
and I got to ask, what is the UDP? Is this some new super secret cryptocurrency they're cooking up?
Yeah, no.
Give me the scoop.
Hold your horses. It's not a new token.
Okay.
Think of it as a powerful software platform
Uh-huh.
that Hedera is now plugged into.
Right.
The UDP's mission is to create a bridge between different blockchain systems.
Okay.
And here's the kicker, traditional financial systems too.
Wow.
It's about breaking down those walls
Right.
and creating a truly interoperable network.
Like a universal translator for money.
Yeah.
Suddenly my euros can chat with your yen and everyone's happy.
That's the spirit. Now, what makes this even more intriguing
Okay.
is the company Hedera is keeping.
All right, who are they hanging out with?
We're talking GFT,
Okay.
a German financial IT heavyweight with strong ties to Deutsche Bank
Wow.
and Red Date Technologies,
Okay.
a Chinese tech firm backed by, well, the Chinese government.
Whoa, hold on a second.
Yeah.
German and Chinese involvement.
Uh-huh.
That's not just a power couple. That's a global power play.
Right.
This UDP is sounding less like a bridge
Yeah.
and more like a transcontinental highway.
You got it. This isn't just a Western initiative.
Bah.
It has the potential to reshape global finance.
Okay, my mind is officially blown.
Oh, right.
But I have to ask,
Yeah.
what's the ultimate end game here?
Okay.
What does the UDP actually do in this brave new financial world?
Think big picture.
Okay.
The UDP aims to become the go-to software for central banks and those financial bigwigs
Okay.
to issue digital currencies.
Right.
We're talking stablecoins, yes,
Right.
but also those central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs
Okay.
that everyone's buzzing about.
Right.
Remember, CBDCs are basically digital versions of a country's fiat currency,
Okay.
issued and backed by the central bank itself.
Yeah.
And Hedera, through the UDP,
Yeah.
could be the backbone of this financial revolution.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that Hedera might be involved
Yes,
in how entire countries issue their own digital currencies?
that's right.
That's next level stuff.
Precisely. And here's the proof in the pudding.
Okay.
GFT and Red Date already ran a successful test drive
Okay.
using Hedera's stablecoin studio.
Uh-huh.
And get this, they also used a CBDC sandbox platform developed by a company called MTech.
MTech, another big name in the financial world, I should know.
Possibly.
Fill me in.
MTech is a U.S. company.
Okay.
And here's the kicker.
Yeah.
Their CBDC platform is built on Hedera's Hashgraph consensus.
Uh-huh.
So you've got this fascinating trio,
Okay.
UDP, Hedera, and MTech,
Yeah.
all collaborating on the future of digital currencies.
This is starting to feel less like a deep dive
Uh-huh.
and more like we've stumbled into a secret society
Maybe.
planning the future of money. It's not just about the price of HBAR anymore.
Right.
It's about Hedera being woven into the very fabric of the financial system.
Yeah.
This is big.
That's a great way to put it. It's reminiscent of the early internet days.
Yeah.
Where operating systems like Windows and Apple were duking it out to become the dominant platform.
You're saying this is like the operating system wars,
Kinda.
but for the future of money.
Yeah.
Hedera versus the world.
Think of it as a software race,
Okay.
where the winner sets the rules of the game,
All right.
and Hedera, with its UDP integration and enterprise-grade focus,
Yeah.
is a serious contender.
So they're in the running.
They are.
Okay.
But there's another ace up their sleeve
Oh, there's more.
that we haven't even touched on yet.
Give it to me.
Their unique governance model.
Ah, yes. The mysterious Hedera Governing Council.
Right.
It's mentioned everywhere.
Yeah.
But who are these council members? And why should we care?
Right.
Are we talking about a shadowy cabal controlling the fate of the digital world?
Don't worry, it's not a secret society.
Okay.
The Hedera Governing Council is more like a diverse brain trust, a group of global organizations from various sectors overseeing the development and direction of the Hedera network. We're talking heavy hitters like Google, IBM, Boeing, LG, and a whole lot more.
Wow, that's a serious lineup.
Yeah.
So it's not just a bunch of tech bros calling the shots in a Silicon Valley basement.
Not at all.
Okay.
The council is designed to be decentralized, with representation from a spectrum of industries and geographies.
I see.
This structure brings a ton of benefits to the table.
Like what?
Enhanced security, improved sustainability,
and
perhaps most importantly, responsible stewardship.
I like that responsible stewardship.
Yeah.
It suggests a long-term vision, a commitment to building something sustainable and impactful. It's not just about quick profits.
Right.
It's about building a legacy.
And it's not just lip service.
Okay.
One council member is quoted as saying, having a governance role in something that we are getting heavily involved in is important to us.
Wow. So they're invested?
They are.
Okay.
They're not just lending their names for clout.
Right.
They're rolling up their sleeves and actively shaping Hedera's future.
That kind of commitment from industry giants speaks volumes.
Okay, color me impressed.
Right.
But you know what's been curiously absent from our discussion?
What's that?
Artificial intelligence, or AI.
Oh, right.
Is Hedera doing anything in that space?
Yes.
Or is AI just another shiny object they're ignoring?
Ah, my friend, that's where things get really, really interesting.
Okay, so they are doing stuff with AI.
Yeah.
I'm already excited.
But I think we've bombarded our listener with enough information for one sitting.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
We should probably give them a break.
Let's save the AI deep dive for part 2 of our Hedera adventure.
Okay, sounds good.
Yay.
Listener, grab a snack, take a walk, let all this Hedera goodness marinate in your brain.
It's a lot to take in.
Because trust me, we're just getting started.
There's more.
We'll be back soon with part 2 of our Hedera deep dive.
Can't wait.
And let me tell you, you won't want to miss it.
It's going to be good. All right, welcome back. I hope you had a moment to process all that Hedera goodness we threw at you in part 1. Remember, we were just about to dive headfirst into the fascinating world of AI and how Hedera is playing in that space. I'm already buzzing with anticipation.
Well, get ready, because this is where things get truly mind-bending. Remember, Prove AI.
Yeah.
They're the folks who are migrating their entire AI governance platform to Hedera.
Okay.
And that's not just a casual move. It's a monumental shift.
Right.
Not only does it add another major AI player to the Hedera ecosystem, but it also showcases how Hedera is becoming the go-to platform for anyone serious about AI applications.
Okay, back up a second. Prove AI, AI governance, it all sounds very futuristic and a bit intimidating. Can you remind us, mere mortals, what Prove AI actually does in this brave new AI world?
Think of it this way. Prove AI is like the guardian of AI's training data.
Okay.
The foundation upon which any AI system learns and makes decisions.
Right.
They're helping businesses manage that data securely and responsibly, which is becoming more critical than ever in a world where data is king, queen, and the entire royal court.
Data guardian. I like that. But why is all this AI training data so important? Isn't it just a bunch of ones and zeros that the AI crunches to become a super smart digital brain?
If only it were that simple. It's not just about the quantity of data. It's about the quality and integrity of that data.
Right.
The training data is the AI's education, its foundation.
Yeah.
Feed it biased or incomplete data, and you'll end up with an AI that makes biased or unreliable decisions.
Okay.
It's like teaching a kid bad manners. They might grow up to be a brilliant scientist.
Right.
But a very rude one.
Okay, I'm starting to get the picture. Garbage in, garbage out, as they say. So Prove AI is making sure the AI is getting a good education, a healthy diet of data, if you will. But where does Hedera fit into this digital classroom?
Hedera provides the rock-solid foundation that Prove AI needs to operate. It's all about those core principles we discussed earlier. Decentralization, security, transparency. Those are the pillars of trust. Especially as the world grapples with AI's growing power and the need for regulations to keep things in check.
Right.
Hedera is like that silent guardian, ensuring that AI grows up not just smart, but ethical and accountable.
So Hedera is becoming the ethical backbone of the AI revolution. That's a powerful image.
And the plot thickens.
Oh.
Remember Grayscale AI, the big player in the digital asset world? Well, they've jumped on board as the first design partner for Prove AI.
Okay.
And their focus is on using AI to revolutionize supply chain inspections.
Interesting.
This is where the rubber meets the road, where AI meets real-world problems.
Hold on, AI inspecting my online shopping deliveries.
Yeah.
Are we talking about tiny robot detectives with magnifying glasses searching for damaged packages?
Not quite, but I love your enthusiasm. Imagine this.
Yeah.
You're a manufacturer, and you need to inspect thousands of products for defects.
Okay.
Traditionally, it's a human-powered process, slow, tedious, and prone to errors. But with AI, you can automate that entire process, making it faster, more accurate, and a lot less boring for those poor inspectors.
So it's like having an AI superhero with X-ray vision.
Yeah.
Scanning every product to make sure it's up to snuff. Sign me up for that.
You got it. And here's where it gets even cooler. Grayscale AI is building a system that uses high-resolution X-ray imaging and AI algorithms to detect everything from packaging errors to unwanted materials, ensuring the quality and safety of the products. But here's the Hedera connection. All that data, the X-ray images, the AI's analysis, it's all securely stored and managed on the Hedera network, thanks to Prove AI. It's like a digital chain of custody, ensuring that the data is tamper-proof and trustworthy.
Wow, so we're talking about making supply chains more efficient, more reliable, and potentially even safer, all thanks to the power of AI and Hedera working in perfect harmony. That's not just innovation, it's peace of mind, knowing that my online shopping spree isn't going to end in disaster.
You nailed it. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. This AI-Hedera partnership has implications far beyond supply chains. Imagine its potential in healthcare, streamlining financial transactions, even creating more personalized learning experiences in education. It's about using technology to solve real-world problems and make our lives better.
It's mind-blowing, but let's be honest. All this talk about AI and blockchain can feel pretty futuristic, even a bit overwhelming. I mean, I still haven't gotten that robot butler I ordered 5 years ago. What does this actually mean for the average person, someone who's not a tech wizard?
You'd be surprised. AI is already more integrated into our lives than most people realize.
Really?
Think about the apps you use every day, the websites you visit, the services you rely on. Many of them are already powered by AI, working behind the scenes to make things smoother, more efficient, and personalized to your needs.
Okay, but give me some concrete examples. I need proof that AI isn't just a sci-fi fantasy.
Think about your social media feeds. Those are curated by AI algorithms, showing you content they think you'll find interesting. Or those product recommendations you get on your favorite shopping sites?
Yeah.
AI again. Even something as simple as filtering spam from your inbox, that's AI working tirelessly to keep your digital life clean and organized.
So AI is like that silent but efficient assistant we all need, even if we don't realize it.
That's one way to look at it.
But where does Hedera fit into this everyday AI experience?
Hedera is all about building trust and transparency into the AI ecosystem. As AI becomes more powerful and integrated into our lives, it's crucial to ensure it's used responsibly and ethically.
Yeah.
Hedera is like the ethical guardrails, ensuring that AI serves humanity, not the other way around.
I'm really starting to grasp the depth of what Hedera is doing. It's not just about building a better blockchain, it's about building a better future, powered by technology that is both powerful and responsible.
That's precisely it. And that brings us back to that recurring theme, governance. In a world increasingly shaped by technologies like AI and blockchain, having responsible and accountable governance is paramount. It's about making sure that these powerful tools are used for good, not for control or exploitation.
Okay, I'm officially a Hedera believer. They have the technology, the governance, the vision. It's all very impressive. But what about the people? Are they ready for this brave new world that Hedera is building?
That's the million-dollar question. But if there's one thing that sets Hedera apart, it's their community. These aren't just passive investors. They're active participants, builders, and evangelists. All passionate about Hedera's potential to change the world.
We saw that with the Bonzo Finance Project, a community-driven DeFi platform built from the ground up on Hedera. That's inspiring stuff.
And it goes way beyond that.
Yeah.
The Hedera community is a hive of activity, sharing ideas, collaborating on projects, and even educating others about the power and possibilities of the technology.
Wow.
They're true believers, and their energy is contagious.
You know, This whole conversation is reminding me of the early days of the internet, that sense of excitement and possibility, driven by a community of passionate individuals who believed in the power of technology to connect people and change the world.
That's a brilliant analogy. And just like those early internet pioneers, the Hedera community is driven by a shared belief in the power of technology to create a more equitable, transparent, and sustainable world. It's about using technology to empower, not to control.
I'm starting to get goosebumps. Hedera is more than just a cryptocurrency. It's a movement, a force for good in the digital world. But here's the question that's been bouncing around in my head.
What's that?
What's next for Hedera? We've explored their present, but I'm curious about their future. What are the big challenges and opportunities on the horizon for them? Where do we go from here?
That, my friend, is the question for the ages, and one that deserves its own dedicated space to explore.
Okay.
I think we've given our listener enough to chew on for now.
You're right.
Let's save that discussion for the grand finale, part 3 of our Hedera deep dive.
Sounds good.
Let the anticipation build.
You're right. We don't want to spoil all the fun just yet. Listener, take a deep breath. Grab another snack. Let all this Hedera wisdom percolate in your brain.
Right.
Because trust me, we're about to embark on the final leg of our journey, and it's going to be epic. All right, welcome back to the grand finale, part 3 of our Hedera deep dive. It's been quite the journey, hasn't it?
It really has.
We've explored everything from their innovative tech to their unique governance model to their role in the AI revolution.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride.
I'm feeling pretty inspired.
Me too.
But also a bit curious.
Okay.
What does the future hold for Hedera?
That's the question, isn't it?
It is.
How do you top an already impressive present? Well, Hedera isn't resting on their laurels.
Okay, good.
That's for sure.
Right.
But like any ambitious project, they face their fair share of challenges.
But it's like,
for starters, even with all the groundbreaking developments we've discussed, Hedera still hasn't achieved
the kind of household name recognition as some other blockchain projects.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
They're not exactly the Kardashians of the crypto world, are they?
Right, exactly.
No paparazzi chasing them down for the latest gossip.
But here's the twist.
Okay.
That lack of hype could actually be a blessing in disguise.
How so?
It allows them to focus on building solid technology and forging those strategic partnerships without getting caught up in the speculative frenzy that often surrounds more, shall we say, flamboyant crypto projects.
So it's like that classic fable, slow and steady wins the race, while others are sprinting for the finish line.
Right.
Hedera is pacing themselves for a marathon.
Precisely. But let's be real.
Okay.
It's not just a leisurely stroll in the park.
Right.
There's fierce competition out there. A whole pack of blockchain platforms. Each vying to become the top dog in the digital economy.
Okay, so who are the main contenders?
Who's Hedera going head-to-head with in this blockchain battle royale?
You've got the established titans, like Ethereum, with their massive developer community, and a wide range of applications.
Okay.
Then you've got the up-and-comers, like Solana and Cardano, gaining traction for their speed and scalability.
I see.
It's a crowded arena, that's for sure.
So, in this blockchain gladiatorial arena, what makes Hedera stand out from the crowd? What's their secret weapon?
Right.
Their killer app?
I wouldn't say there's one single magic bullet,
Okay.
but rather a potent combination of factors.
Okay, give me the rundown.
We've talked about their unwavering focus on security, their unique governance model, and their commitment to enterprise-grade solutions. But there's also their secret sauce.
Oh, yeah, I like secret sauce.
Their Hashgraph consensus mechanism, which offers distinct advantages over traditional blockchain technology.
Okay, I've heard the term Hashgraph thrown around.
Yes, a popular one.
Like confetti at a blockchain party?
Right.
But I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I'm still not quite sure I grasp it.
Okay, I can explain.
Can you give us a quick ELI 5 version?
Sure.
Explain it like I'm 5 years old.
All right.
Preferably without any complicated math equations.
You got it. Imagine a group of kids gossiping on the playground.
Okay.
That's essentially how Hashgraph works.
Right.
Instead of miners competing to validate transactions and add them to a blockchain,
Right.
Hashgraph uses a gossip protocol.
Gossip protocol.
Where nodes or computers in the network rapidly exchange information about transactions with each other.
Gossip protocol sounds juicy.
It does, doesn't it?
So it's like a high-tech game of telephone, but instead of silly rumors, we're talking about secure financial transactions.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
And the beauty of this gossip protocol is that it's incredibly fast, secure, and energy efficient. Compared to those energy-hungry blockchain miners, it's like a supercharged blockchain, but without the environmental guilt trip.
So it's faster, more efficient, and environmentally friendly.
It is.
Sign me up.
Sounds like a winner.
It sounds like Hashgraph is a serious game changer.
It really is.
But let's zoom out for a moment.
Okay.
How do you see Hedera fitting into the grand scheme of the digital world? Where do they go from here?
I believe Hedera is poised to play a pivotal role, especially as we move towards a more connected and decentralized world, a world where data is the new gold.
Right.
And trust is the ultimate currency.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Paint me a picture.
All right.
What does this Hedera-powered future look like? Give me the highlights.
Imagine a world where supply chains are transparent and secure, where you can track your coffee beans from farm to cup with complete confidence.
All right.
Imagine financial transactions that are instant and frictionless.
I like the sound of that.
No more waiting days for a bank transfer to clear.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Imagine digital identities that are verifiable and protected, giving you control over your own data.
Right.
And imagine AI that is used ethically and responsibly, not for surveillance or manipulation, but to enhance our lives and solve humanity's greatest challenges.
It sounds like a utopia.
It does, doesn't it?
A digital nirvana. But let's be real.
Okay.
How realistic is this vision?
That's a great question.
Are we on the verge of a Hedera-powered revolution?
Well...
Or is this just wishful thinking?
Like any revolution, it takes time, patience, and a healthy dose of optimism.
Okay.
But the foundations are being laid. Seeds are being planted.
Right.
Hedera has the technology, the partnerships, and the community to make this vision a reality.
I hope so.
It's not a question of if, but when.
And what about those big institutions?
Yeah.
The governments, the corporations. Are they embracing Hedera and its potential?
Right.
Or are they putting up roadblocks?
That's the billion-dollar question. And the answer is... It's a mixed bag, a dance between progress and resistance. Some governments are dipping their toes into the blockchain waters. Exploring its potential for everything, from digital currencies to identity management.
Right. Governments issuing their own digital currencies on a platform like Hedera. That's a game changer.
Absolutely. But there's also pushback, hesitancy, even fear.
I see.
From those who see blockchain as a threat to their established power structures. It's a clash of ideologies, a battle between the old guard and the new wave. That's a story that's still being written, and the ending is far from certain.
It's like we're at a fork in the road. A pivotal moment in history.
Yes.
One path leads to a more decentralized and equitable world.
Right.
Empowered by technologies like Hedera. The other path leads to a more centralized and controlled world. Where technology is used to reinforce existing hierarchies.
I see.
It's a choice we all have to make.
Beautifully said.
Thanks.
And ultimately, the future we create is up to us.
Right.
It's about making informed choices, supporting projects that align with our values, and using our voices to advocate for the world we want to see.
I like that.
It's about recognizing that technology is a tool. And like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill.
So what does this all mean for our listener? The person who's been on this incredible Hedera journey with us.
Right.
Why should they care about Hedera and its quest to change the world?
Because Hedera represents a chance to be part of something truly transformative.
Wow, okay.
It's an opportunity to support a technology that has the potential to create a more secure, equitable, and sustainable world. A world where power is distributed, not concentrated. And where everyone has the opportunity to thrive.
I agree.
It's about more than just making a profit.
Okay.
It's about making a difference.
It's about aligning your investments with your values.
Yes.
Putting your money where your heart is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even if Hedera doesn't single-handedly usher in a utopian future,
Right.
even if it only makes a small dent in the universe, it's still a journey worth taking.
Okay.
Because every step towards a better future, no matter how small,
Yeah.
is a step worth celebrating.
Beautifully said. And on that note of hope and possibility, I think we've reached the end of our Hedera deep dive.
This is it.
Listener, I hope you've enjoyed this whirlwind exploration as much as we have.
It's been fun.
We've covered a lot of ground, and this is just the beginning.
There's so much more to learn.
There's a whole universe of knowledge out there waiting to be explored.
Absolutely.
I encourage you to continue your own research, dive deeper into the Hedera ecosystem, and see for yourself the incredible potential that this technology holds.
It's worth it.
And who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be inspired to join the Hedera community.
That would be great.
And contribute to building this amazing future we've been talking about.
It's a future worth building.
Until next time, keep learning.
Keep exploring.
And keep diving deep.
See you next time.